Hi, Samantha. I wanted to give you some feedback in regards to your persuasive speech. Though I really like the idea of doing it recording it outside, and I got to hear the chirping of the birds, and seeing an outdoor location is always refreshing. If you want to go ahead and do this for your next speech, please go ahead. I mean, absolutely. Few things that I would like to just let you know right at the very beginning is that I could see the rays of the sun on your eyes, so I couldn't really see your eyes, and it's important for me to see at least get some visibility around your face. Otherwise, it becomes difficult for me to observe speakers, and I think this is across the board. I think anybody in the audience would say the same thing, because for us to see a public speaker, you got to see the person's eyes. And one of the things that I also mentioned is not to wear dark glasses or cover yourself with a hat, which hat is fine as long as it doesn't cover the eyes. So that's one of the things that I did want to mention to you at the beginning. Your speech was challenging, as I mentioned to you. This was a very an in-depth, very technical speech, which we did discuss during our review session. One of the things that I have to say, that you got to make this, the challenge for you in this speech was to make it very conversational. To do that, you have to do a few things. First is engage with the audience through eye contact, through pacing yourself, through having through your delivery. So you have to go back when you're filming yourself. At least stand away back from the camera about at least 12 feet. It should not seem that you're reading out your speech. The speech that I saw, it seemed that you had a screen in front of you, and maybe that wasn't the situation, but it seemed that it was like a full speech which was pre-written, and you were reading it out. So that's a big no for a public speak. Even if you forget the speech, or there are some moments where we gather, we stutter, and we try to think back about what we missed, that's still fine, absolutely fine. That makes it more real and conversational. But at least you got to have that where you're talking to an audience, and don't give the audience a feel that you're reading it out. So that's my biggest feedback for you here, is that it seemed that you were reading it out. And though you worked very hard, I know that we talked about it, though you worked very hard on developing an outline, it would have been perfect if you had that eye contact with the audience, and if you were able to talk to the audience, have a conversation, slower your pace. It's as if you are talking in class, as if you just have those 5 note cards and nothing else in front of you, just like we would do it in the class. So that's my biggest feedback to you. Again, in a topic like this, even in terms of content, you got to make it simple. You got to tell them what, you break down the jargons, the gas that you're talking about, the content, the material that you're talking about. You got to break it into simple terms, give them examples, show them some visuals, perhaps just some pictures or something. Got to break it. If it's such a technical topic where the audience doesn't have a lot of prior knowledge about your topic, you got to make it easier for them. Okay, so this is my feedback to you, Samantha. I am going to put my grade on a blackboard, and I look forward to hearing your next speech. Thank you.